Well, I'm not going to wait any longer. The title for this video is Continuing. The Best Plans Don't Work. And the blurb goes like this. On days like today, I seriously wonder if I will have to reinvent my video program. Once again, the ambassador did not call. Yes, I know he's busy. That hasn't changed. What has changed is our communication. Granted, I do not sit at the computer as I once did and wait. I do things I need to do. Nevertheless, it troubles me that there is silence from his end. I've also contacted another familiar voice from Europe, but I have not heard back yet. I'm trying hard to get my videos back on track again. Indeed, I want to get off of just talking about how I feel. I want to start providing substance to the videos as I did before all this health issue came to the foreground and captured my attention so strongly. It's important that we realize that we're in a paradigm shift right now. The old is dying and the new is being born. The new, of course, being born has birth pangs. The old is resisting the birth of the new, messing around with China, messing around with the BRICS nations. This is what the United States has been really good at doing for a long time, since the Second World War, especially since the 50s. But it really started as old as I am. I was born in 1946, and a lot of the problems began then. That was the end. I was born at the end of the Second World War in 1945. My dad got out of the service in, I think, December 45, and he and my mom married on the 17th of January 1946, and I was born 9 months and 4 days later on October 21st, 1946. So I give you a little bit of rundown of the history there. In any case, I want to get back to having substance on my videos. I want to get back to interviewing people like the ambassador and like the other individual from Europe. And I will probably be adding some other people, although I haven't reached out to anyone else yet. Perhaps some of my Australian friends from the Australian delegation would like to make some videos with me, especially one that I've made videos with in the past, but I haven't communicated with him in, quite honestly, a good while. I suspect not, since my health issues came to the foreground. Anyway, I haven't forgotten what my mission is, and that is to bring about and to emphasize the changes that are coming and necessary in order to shift paradigms, in order to shift to a world that works for everyone, an honest world, a world where people can be able to have a vision and be able to move toward their vision of peace, not a vision of conquest like the current world leaders seem to be embarked upon all of my lifetime and probably even before that. They've had a mission of controlling the world. Well, it's not about control, folks. It's about freedom. It's about liberty for everyone. It's about reestablishing human rights as a value that is untouchable, that has to be put in first place, not the rule of the most powerful and those that want to dominate everybody else. We have to change the world from what is to what we envision it needs to be. And yes, we need the help of extraterrestrials, of God, of beings that are powerful, both human and non-human. We need the assistance to bring this about and to make it happen, because the world for a long time has been in the grips of very evil people. People whose intent is malevolent, and it was malevolent from the beginning. They are dastardly people, not nice people at all. And I'm talking about the people that are the cabal that have run the world. Many of them in the United States, many of them in Europe, but actually scattered all over the world, all over the planet, and probably even extraterrestrial. We need to make a shift, or otherwise the earth will be destroyed again, and maybe this will be the final destruction. I don't know. It's gone through some pretty hard times in the past, and I don't know if it can survive uh, a hard time now with the technology the way that it is. In any case, I ask you to keep me in your prayers. I'm still struggling with some health issues, but I don't want to dwell on them. I want to get my focus off of the health issues and onto the geopolitical and spiritual issues that we face as humanity. And pray for the ambassador that whatever the delay is and the holdup in his schedule, that he finds a little bit of time to talk to me again. It's been 3 days now with no communication, and I don't think that's ever happened since I began communicating with him, that there's been 3 days in a row with no communication. Anyway, uh, pray for me and pray for one another, because we're all in this together, and together we're going to either make or break the world. We're either going to maintain the status quo or bring on a new paradigm. And I hope the latter is the reality. Thank you for listening, and namaste.